Hi, this is John, and I want to talk about a motorcycle that I found. It's going to be my new bike. I sold my 2013 Suzuki V Strom 650. I put some money into that bike, and I kind of sort of broke even in a way. Yes and no. You know, I didn't really put a lot of miles on that bike, but I did sell it, and I probably could have held out a little more for more money, which usually I would, but now I'm going to, because I kind of feel bad that, you know, I sold it, because it was a good bike. I mean, there was nothing wrong with that bike. It was a very good bike. It was great on gas, and you know, I put the heated grips on it. I put the Storm hand guards. I put you know, I bought the skid plate, the crash bars. But what I found with the skid plate on the V Strom, that it would bottom out. So I don't know how other people have how the bike reacts to a skid plate. Even though it was an aluminum skid plate, I actually bought it used, and it came off a crash bike. Even the crash bars, and they were so cheap, like $78, and the crash bar was like $80. They were a little bent, and I just bent them back, and they look great. But yeah, it's like, you know, when I would go into my driveway, the bike would bottom out with the skid plate. And it was just, you know, I don't know. I guess with motorcycles, you can technically have a little bit better resale value than cars, depending, you know, if you buy them new or used. So, like the V Strom, I didn't lose really any money on it, because I rode it, and I got a little more experience riding. And then I do have experience, but I took a long break from riding, and then I got back on the V Strom, and you know, so I'm happy with that. And the only reason, one of the main reasons why I sold the V Strom was because I had a chain, and I just didn't want to deal with cleaning the chain. And I know it's not that hard, and I did a small video on it, but to me it's still like a pain in the neck, and I got to get in there, clean the chain, spray it, chemicals, and you know, oils, and I think it's like not really clean. And if you get caught in the rain, you have to clean the chain, because you know, you got all that water and gook on it, and it's gonna, you know, just collect dirt. So the bike that I got is a 2012 Yamaha Super Tenere XT 1200, and it's a strip bike. But I think I bought the cheapest Super Tenere in the country. I mean, I got this bike so cheap that I'm surprised I even bought it. I was looking at Super Teneres at Yamaha dealers all over the place, and there was nothing for the price that I got the bike. I'm going to disclose that number when I pick the bike up and I do a review on it. I'm going to tell everybody what I paid for it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just making this prep video that Friday I'm going to go and rent a U-Haul trailer at U-Haul, and then Friday night after work I'm going to go to Pennsylvania. It's like a 6.5 hour drive, and pick the bike up Saturday morning, because the dealer closes at 2 p.m. So if I leave Saturday morning, which would probably be smart to do, just leave like at 5 o'clock, which I might do. Leave 5 o'clock in the morning, and I should be there by 12. And I don't think it's going to take more than 2 hours to, you know, prep the bike. But at this point, I'm not really too sure if I'm going to drive Friday night, get there, go in a hotel, then like sleep, you know, until like 12 o'clock. You know, because I'm going to probably get there like, you know, 3 in the morning. Which if I leave at 12 p.m., I'll probably, at 5 a.m., I'll probably get there like 12. Which is probably what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to, you know, hook the bike up. Maybe I'll do a video on that, like I did picking up my Honda 650, my XR 650L, and I'm gonna use the same trailer, get it from the same U-Haul renter. And I'll get back on that video. I'm gonna do a part 2 on this video when I get the bike, do a walk around, probably do a ride review and all that stuff. So guys, thanks for watching the video. Please look out for my Super Tenere video, and peace out.